Hello and welcome. Hope my voice isn't too loud. Let's enjoy ourselves, shall we? Let's see here. Okay. So let me go ahead and just pause the recording ones and we should be somewhat good. Let me remove that. And here we are. So the last time I actually played this, I decided to do some farming by myself. Since, you know, my stream was mostly Hades and Hades and Hades. And I actually got the weapon in Sword and Shield, so yeah. You need like 10 totems, and you get 2 totems every time you beat it. So I beat it 6 times. That was fun. You know, plus the, I think, 2 or 3 that we beat it last night. So yeah, let's enjoy some good old cutscenes, shall we?
If you were hoping to vent your frustrations on our Eater friend here, I can only apologize.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
We were, and are, but we can hardly ignore the rest of the world. So we thought we might see how things were coming along. From what we can gather, the answer is strangely.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
It is heartening to have all present.
Indeed. We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
Our quarry has come.
Oh, really? Already?
It seems I've lost this particular race. Although I suppose it's only fair. When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it? But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks.
Yo, set up, give me set up for sure.
Poor fellow. He will be sorely missed.
True. Yeah, there you go. I love this.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense. After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive.
Show us the funny sign. Well, well.
Yes, it is I, Elizabeth. Through your time in Emetzelk's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emmett Selk's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
Nope.
Emmett Selk. How very unlike you to err so gravely. That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable. But I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction. But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are. Naught has changed. You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allow that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves. There is no common ground to be found between you and I. Nor do I require any. I have my duty.
Wait!
Well, we have confirmed the identity of our foe at least. And 'tis safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these mysteries.
The Tempest?
Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself. In this, we would be best served going directly to his home, much as Emmett Selk came to ours.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emmett Selk's memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored. Given the vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
As long as you don't make me do any more chores, let's go. Always bringing the sass.
Keep that up and I'll send you to bed without supper.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first pay a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
Still is great. Alphinaud has the right of it. Let us pay a visit to the Ondo. We should speak with Tulsius Ath first. As chieftain, he is doubtless privy to a great many secrets. Well, good thing we're going there. I already have flight there, so it should be easy peasy. I see the water is still gone too. I have sent for no finless ones. Perhaps you instead come seeking something of us? You. Ruins which your kind have yet to explore. I see. I went too far. I knew of one such place. Alas, under the circumstance, I'm afraid we can spare none to guide you there. Rather than hunt for their meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of mental liver. They must be replenished with haste. The Benthos, particularly violent tribe of the Undo, if I recall. Banded bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it. When they prey upon your kind, but do not be fooled. They care not who they harm. Would that we had the warriors to challenge them. Isn't it the first thing they have stolen from us, and there is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Excuse me. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. It's a fitting payment for vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. One good turn and all that. That definitely seems like the right one. You might say that. You've never been one to miss an opportunity to help. Reclaiming the stores it is, then. Be grateful beyond words if you did. The Benthos have surely taken the livers back to the Flounder's floor, but be warned there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. We will have care not to draw their attention, shall we? Sounds good to me. Good thing I can fly. Music is always great. Well, no, I didn't expect to be over here, so back so soon over here. We're going up or we're going down? Oh, down for sure. Hold on, let me just do this really quick. There we go. What have you got for me? Never me? Not at all. It's a bit dark though, isn't it? Definitely not haunted though. Oh my goodness, his fear of ghosts is great. Hello? Do I have to just get better armor at this point? Because there is a better set for me. Getting it is the only issue. Man, so many people just want to fight. Why must we fight? You want to just send really quick? That should do it. Hello, you still up? If I... I see you enjoy not living. Anywho. If I were a bandit leader, I'd surely keep my spoils deep within my stronghold. Looks like you'd be right, Y'shtola, especially when everybody is trying to slaughter me already. I think I'm going this way. Going around? What? Oh, okay, I see. Up and up we go. By the way, Tigger, how is your level going? Oh, I see. Well then, who am I not to grind a little bit so you get another level on you? Especially when we're so close, too. Goodbye. I love the purple of the dark weapons from the Hades. Really makes it all the better. Oh, Thinker, what are you going to say for me? These aren't the livers, but they're certainly stolen from somewhere, unless wheat has started growing on the sea floors since I last checked. True, but it's not what we're looking for. Let's just get everybody in here, shall we? Anybody else? No, it's just us. 4 for the moment. Almost good there. Excellent. Let's try this one. Fresh oranges. No. It's gotta be probably this one then. Liver is not a vegetable. Very true. Alright, let's see what we got. Good. And let's begin. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here he. Nope. Can't have you doing that now. Beyond J, anything? Marine skipped the well with remarkable swiftness. Thancred taught her well. I see. So, if you go up, so will we! Oh, my goodness! I haven't forgotten why we're here, I swear. Only this bird hasn't taken its eyes off me since I found it. I think it might be lonely. Hello. The ShB is staring at Reen, just staring. I can't believe it, so if you can actually fly, you're actually able to get up here and find him. The ShB, the elusive ShB. My god. It was worth it. That alone was extremely worth it. But, if they're not here either, then they're probably over in this direction. Ah, here we are. Bulbous bags. Yep, definitely looks like where they can contain liver. From the squelching noise they make when prodded and the vile stench, you conclude that these bags are bursting with livers. Brilliant. Even the game is like, great. But you love the smell, huh? Are those them? Yes, unfortunately. Perhaps you've viewed this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding Calusian storehouses as well as those Ondo. Oranges, pumpkins, wheat. We can discuss this after we see the liver safely back in Tulsa's Ath. It wouldn't do to keep him in suspense. True. Let me see here. Oh, well, actually... yeah, I would love to do this really quick. I actually managed to get... wait, maybe I didn't. could have sworn I had an actual... like one of these that I got, but I guess not. That's weird. No matter. No, I was actually trying to check out my companion thing again. It's a long way. Nah, let's just leave him. I'll leave him alone for now. Next time. I am relieved to see you unspeared. There you go. My precious livers, I knew you would not fail. You also found all manner of foodstuffs from Calusia in the flounder's floor. Tell me, Tolshus Ath, does that seem odd to you? Brazen, to be sure. I'm reminded of rumors I've heard recently concerning a rash of thefts from Calusian warehouses. The perpetrators enter in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what has happened. The Yulmoran army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they have struggled so is that their quarry is at the sea. The true question, then, is what we mean to do about it. Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe that the ruins are in fact key to the Benthos. What? Is that so? These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We could not fathom why, but in light of the knowledge that they have been stockpiling resources, it's clear that the queen will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young and food for both queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances, perhaps, but the conditions in the Tempest are far from suitable for spawning. Its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There's only one reason that they would disregard this. They seek to build an army, and with it take revenge upon the Finless. It is not a surprise they came to us not long ago, seeking allies for the cause. We rebuffed them, of course. The suffering of others will not serve as balm to their own. Their queen, however, desires only bloodshed, and gladly send her children to die in our stead. They are planning to wage war that changes matters considerably. Indeed. I doubt that this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see reason before the die is cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the illuminated land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes. Once you reach its depths, go deeper still. You will see a monstrous structure there upon the seafloor. You have come to us now as the will of the Ancient Ones. I have guided you here that you may drive out the usurpers, those who seek to use the magnificent creations with foul purpose. I have no doubt they will show you the way forward. I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If what we seek lieth deeper still, beyond Amarot, I would call upon the assistance of another. What? Who are you calling now, Ariana J? Oh, excuse me. Who are you calling now, dude? What madness is this? Oh, hello. Critical hit? Yes, please. Though our course hath been decided, and to pursue it we must needs beseech the aid of a friend. I speak of Bismarck. Pray follow me to Sullen, that we might seek an audience with him. What? No! I don't want to go backwards. That's weird. Why we gotta go all the way over there? Wait. Yeah, looks about right. 7, huh? Economic Peril, huh? I don't think I've ever recognized that one. The fact that it already has 50% progress is curiouser and curiouser to me. Shall we go entertain these people? I'm in the right way of it, so all I have to do is keep going this way and I'll be able to find whoever's over here. Hope I'm not too late for fun. Nice. Wait, hold on. Let me see something really quick. Yeah, I messed up. Here we go. Hmm. Fascinating. Moderator junk, you know the drill. That's just a boss of sorts. That's nice. But my... Oh, I can just look at down. Okay, cool. My thing is this way. And with that in mind, let us leave it like that. And then I can... Oh wait, no, I'm actually going this way. Goofy me. Anyway, let me look at the shared fates. Sure that counted. It did. There are two that I need to start getting done here. I think, like it says, once I start getting a contribution, I might be able to buy stuff in the other worlds or whatever. I still can't believe the actual Bismarck is real. He's just chilling here. Alright, where is... Oh, there you are, NJ. We're only doing this because he can't swim. And we don't... Not everybody has the blessings of underwater adventure. From here, we press onward to the Isle of Ken. I myself shall proceed on foot. You perfected your technique, then? Just so, the water will be as glass beneath my feet, and provideth purchase fragile yet true. Watch closely. Oh, I certainly shall. Oh no, please don't tell me he's gonna fall into the water. Forgive me, would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? Ah, it would be a pity if you drowned, truly. Oh hush, I'm sure it'll be brilliant. Please show me this amazing technique you've gotten. He's done it! Alphino can't swim either. Well. He can swim, but not well. That's so weird. Wait, what? Did he lose concentration? What just happened? Poor guy. My apologies, the technique required the purest of focus, and mine 'twas lacking. Oh, there it is. To perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the foie, and with their aid, mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought I saw you waver a bit toward the end there. Perhaps you're simply tired? Oh, I don't think they're tired. I think they're dying. Nothing to worry about. Only a dizzy spell. It may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Thankfully, we have an alternative. A wonderful little invention. I'm certain you'll agree. I swear, she says the boat. Yep, there it is. So if I'm not mistaken, everybody's like slowly just falling apart because they don't belong here, and their souls are going to rip apart. I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than my experimental magics. You speak with the voice of the king, little neighbors. I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide. Thy kindness is as boundless as the depths, serene one. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them, and I will take you below. With all haste shall it be done. So did he agree? Aye, though I agree to a favor in kind. Regrettably, 'tis not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck has asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one must needs dive beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me not. Oh, for heaven's sake, is that all? Andy and I are more than capable of that. What? The Kojin's blessing, we'll have it done within moments, and better than standing here and listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right, you the left. Now go. I am in your debt. Wait, where am I supposed to jump off then? Over here. Alright. Whee! We gotta go clean... Wait, we gotta go clean the whale. If only it would let me jump into the water. Please. There we go. Finally. I can't believe I'm cleaning a whale. Like, of all the things possible. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh. The barnacle's gone. Of course. I wonder how these things actually grow underwater. Ah, there it is. Because it looks like something's gonna stick out of it. Which is already freaky looking on its own. Excellent. We've now gotten rid of the barnacles, but I'm gonna take my funny animal and swim. There we go. And with that, we're done. Oh no, what does Elise say? That was disgusting. I pray we not be required to attend any other matters of personal hygiene. Whoops. My bad. There we go. Thine efforts are most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. Yay, underwater we go, again! I wonder what's gonna happen to us, though. We're going to some ruins, so we'll have to see how that plays out. I remember a long time ago, another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose the spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace, away from his people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was. Brief though it always is. But I remember him and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day for many days and many days since. The light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs, and together we fly. I am here. I am awake. Wow. Thou willing to learn, I should glad teach thee the language of man. The whale is excited. Look what you've done. That's pretty cool. Island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history. Like so many grains of sand. Excuse me. While he maketh ready to deliver us into his destination, Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Pelusia. That's all? I feel as if there was more to it. We'll never know. Orianje's not going to say anything. Indeed there was, but it hath no bearing on the task at hand. I should be glad to share the rest with you anon. Fine, later then. Sorry, no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Huh. These guys were like... We're just off just slightly. Since they're not... You know, none of us are from this world except for Reen. They're kind of falling apart. Just slightly. But not me. Even though I'm from the same world, I'm, there we go, but I feel fine. I'm going nowhere. Just go, Andy. Just go quietly, Andy, trust me. What? In that case, I shall leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will beat you. That's so mean. The poor guys. Word of advice, never let it show. When she realizes she struck a nerve, she remembers. By the gods, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place in Sullen that's better for it than most. Come with me. I actually forget where Sullen even is, so I'm glad that I just have to follow an indicator. Oh. Where are we? Oh, same place. Okay, fair enough. With age come wisdom, or so I pray. Oh my god, the poor guys. Are you gonna give me an actual cutscene, or are you guys gonna make me speak more? I'm fine, I just, you know. To hear her speak, you'd think I'm on my deathbed. By the 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, Master Thancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. Oh, I can't say I mind the view. True, especially since we brought back the night. And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? Help! Someone! Quickly! What? What's happening? It's Nightshade. We was attacked on the road. The Crystarian barely escaped with me life. What's a Nightshade? What? You mean you'll help for free? Thank you. For free? What? Oh, okay, that's a band of outlaws. I doubt they'll trouble us over much, no more than they already have, by interrupting our relaxation at any rate. Hey dude, I was about to fish with the boys. How are you gonna ruin my time like that? You know what? Good thing I can fly in this place at least. Oh, good thing it's really close too. Oh. How did I not notice that's a whale? I looked at the map earlier and I was like, I don't know what that is. I wonder what that is. Only to find out it's a whale. Wait. Post Fisher. Well, it seems like Thaler saved the day. These 12 matters well in hand by the looks of it. Oh, cool cutscene. Yo, but give me his voice at least. He's such a cool sounding dude. Ugh, I'll not forget this kindness. Maybe we meet again. Thaler has like a deeper voice. And he both of these guys like kind of like look up to me just because I'm the warrior of darkness. Woo! Is that you, sir? Don't tell me we've just deprived that poor fellow of the honor of being rescued by the warrior of darkness. We had no idea that you were in the area. Fancy us meeting again so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognize your companion. Ah yes, from the infirmary. You had a message from the Crystal Exarch, did you not? Oh cool, he's actually just being nice. It's good to see you back on your feet, and on patrol, no less. Oh, it's nothing as official as all that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty. But as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough heads to patrol them regularly, you see. That's admirable. There are so few so devoted to their duty in Lakeland or beyond. What? Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us is satisfied with seeing out our service. It feels like we could be doing more. We should be doing more. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man and the resolve to see it through. I remember you, the excitable one. Yes, very true. Sorry, I got a bit overexcited the other day. I couldn't get my words out. He was really excited. He was like, "You are the warrior of darkness. It's an honor." It was so funny. Name's Vonard, sir. I'm with the guard, but I just don't just want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, just like the warriors of light. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Norvrant. What that we'd really like to do is travel to better ourselves and go where the need is greatest. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the old fisherman, then that's what we'll do. I hope nothing happens to them. I like them both. You know what they say, anytime you like somebody, they kill them. They want not for spirit. 'Tis but a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it availeth us not to fret in idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elidibus's schemes to light. Critical hit, please. And with that, we go back to the whale, I'm sure. Ooh, look at that. Though our respite was cut short, I dare say we are eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Elidibus's machinations will be conducive to relaxation. We may as well make for the spirit hole now. Split hole. Whoops. Where are we going? Wait, hold on. What? Oh, okay, we actually do have to go to Calusia. Too bad I can't fly here. Teleport to right. Yes. Sorry, my brain did not function there correctly. Okay. We go this way. Yeah, because the only way I can actually, like... Did I get stuck on the fence? I did. The only way I can actually, like, fly in this area is by collecting everything, and... right now in Calusia, I need to do 4... like, blue quests. And yeah, they're like 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 3, 4. But since I'm kind of focusing more on story, I kind of want to leave it alone. The only one where I haven't done that is the Tempest. And that's because I really love the music of the Tempest. So I was like, oh yeah, for sure, I'm totally leaving it alone. No, I don't want to fight, go away. Can I go up this? I can. Wait, are those talos new? Oh, hey, they're new! That's really cool. Hold on. So there was a dude that actually like created these guys. So that's really cool. Whee! All of them are just there now. Awesome. Alright, I believe I'm still in the wrong area. How many times am I gonna make this mistake, I wonder? Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. There we go. Up here is where we're supposed to go. Which is weird, because why would the whale tell us to go all the way up here? But I guess it is what it is. Meanwhile, Yulmore looks beautiful. Something about those spotlights just make it all the better. Ah, here we are. I do feel like... Nope, there it is. Cheeky little bugger. There we go. Okay, let me change something really quick, because I know in my displays, I think I actually left something. I thought I did. Graphic settings. It was something where I left on the, nuts. I don't know what it's called now. Ah, there it is. Blur the graphics are on an object in motion. No blurring, please. There we go. No, I don't want to talk to Reen. Wait. You arrived rather early. Are you sure you did what you were told? Reen, please. We're not that old. Holy cow. It's time. Okay, we make ready. Are we jumping though? Like, what's happening right now? Oh. Well, time to form a party. I see. So you want to have a peaceful journey. Oh, hello. I see random things just gonna appear out of nowhere. That's awesome. Uh-oh. Okay, what's with the music though? Why does it sound so good? Hello? Oh my goodness, is this just a slaughter fest over here? What's happening? Oh, might not make it in time. Ooh, just in time. Nice. Such ease of motion despite his size. Truly a wonder. Whoa! Whoa, whoa! Okay, why are the walls falling? Ah! What? Oof. Wait, we are fortunate. What is all this? Ah! It's weird, freaky looking things. Oh my goodness. Cool. Actually, you know what? Let's take care of you. Yeah. Whoa! God, the ocean is just full of freaky looking things. Nice. Big boy. You almost there? Whoa. Well, thank you, Bismarck. I guess away we go then. Unknown. Ah, yes, very cool. You're fated to heaven upon strange abominations, apparently. Very much so. Oh my goodness, what is that? No, don't touch me, dude. Don't even. Ooh. Uh-oh. Wait. Wait a second. What on earth? It chooses a path? Oh, I see. You're all over here trying to understand what's going on with this creature. Nope. Scared. Oh, looks like we started this again. Oh, we're in trouble. Uh-oh. Why is there a second one all of a sudden? Where did the second one come from? One's already ugly enough. Why do I want a second one? Nope. Just gotta get rid of this one first. If we can get rid of one, we can get rid of the other one easier. Plain weirdness. I see.
Away with you!
Oh, please don't call another one. Where is it? Good. The good news is it seems to be the last one. Hopefully they don't use our limit break though. that was a tank buster, whoopsie daisy. There you are. Good, we got it. And it stinks. Lovely. You think that creature wouldn't be anything more than, like, disgusting? Kidding me? Darn. Whoa. This architecture. I agree, Alpha, now. That's precisely what we were looking for. You know, these squibs. I have to leave the music just to have it off a little more. Oh my goodness. Only slightly freaky, not, you know, weird in that at all. Not yet. 8 seconds left and I should be able to do that. Let's keep you stunned for a little bit. You seem much nicer when you're stunned. Good. We almost got it down. Hmm?
This is going to leave a mark.
What was that? Oh, hey, good. These guys are here now, too. Actually, you know what? You guys can wait. Don't die on me now, guys. I need to get this treasure. Hmm. Hello, everyone. Glad to be dead, yes. Alright, buddy, you definitely dead now. Yep, see ya. There you go. I see there's a lot of enemies here.
Leave the healing to me.
Goodbye, random creature. Another treasure chest, nice. And just more junk. Never give me anything good.
You underestimate me!
Focus. Release.
You guys doing good so far. Nice.
Let's give them a show!
Nice limit break.
This is going to leave a mark!
Huh? Ow. Whoa!
Valiant, protect me.
It doesn't even fit my foot. Oh, I need to pay attention. Nice. Here comes a terrible blade this time. Yep. Then terrible hammer. Nice. Ah. Whew. Be good for the galvanize.
Leave the healing to me.
What is that again? Modifying damage. I'll take it. Here it comes. Forward first. Whoa! I'm in trouble. I'm gonna leave. Please no. I'll just use this for right now. I'll figure out what bit me and what's going to die in a minute. This is reconstruct your concept then. I knew there was like a big bug in my room earlier, but it was supposed to be one of the ones that don't bite people, but apparently not. I can't tell, to be honest with you guys. Oh, did I just run over my sound cord? I did. Hold on. Let me just get closer. Alright, cool. Ooh, a hat of casting? Show me this hat of yours, shall we? What can't I wear but looks awesome? Yep, there it is. Look at that dapper hat. The cool thing is, I can actually desynthesize this time. And it allows me to learn stuff. Go right ahead. Aha! Dwarven cotton thread. See? Holy guacamole. Now this could take a lifetime to study. What in the world? You see that like weird... Now you remove that? Oh, this is way better than the other one. That like completely makes it blind and blurry. Come now, everyone. Battle Dance Materia 8. I like. Wait, come into Flesh, a Forgotten One? What are they doing? Uh oh, they're recharging. That was a mistake. Oh. What on earth? These guys... Uh-oh. Alphen, I hate to do this to you, but it looks like we're in for a little bit of trouble. Maybe that's when people die. Gotta get that vote of confidence. Good. Wow, we're doing good, actually. Look at Alphinote go, dude. Before I tried this, it didn't actually work. Now you're telling me that it's gonna work this time? Hello? Yo, you guys are great. Let's go. MVP Alphinote over here. Actually, you know what? No, wait. No, not this time. If we can get at least one of them, that'll be good enough. Don't you dare aggro on us over there, you. I get no experience in this. There's no point. Good news is this does some actual damage. It's not just for naught. Nope. Oh. Good. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Nice, you guys. You can probably keep this guy before he bursts it open. Come on. Nice. Here they come. Yep, okay. I'm gonna bring everybody over here. Alright, off and out. See what you got. Yep.
Leave the healing to me.
Good, now I know this level does actually work. Hmm? I see the door just randomly opens to us. Well then, I'm not one to disappoint. What on earth? Strange, like white aura sight stuff? I see. Is this the queen that we talked about? We were told about? Yep. Definitely the queen. Oh! Before we fight you, you're gonna have to give us a second. I need the screen timeout to be... oh, it doesn't actually give me... no timeout. Whatever, 10 minutes is fine enough for me. Alright, here we go. If it's like this, we might as well have done with it. True. Your kind is never given of its treasures willingly, your lives would be no different. Buddy, you steal from us. I don't think you deserve to be talking about it like that. You know nothing of the depths, nothing. What on earth is all this nonsense? I think if we stay here, we should be fine. Huh, look at that, I was right. You let me actually attack this person or nah? No? Okay, got it. I've been forgetting to use my actual secondary abilities here. Whoops. Oh, can I get out of the way?
Away with you!
Ow. How did I make it last when I was the first one to walk away from that? Sure, why not? There's the water ready to attack us as usual. I see I'm not seeing that anyway that has water. Got it. So right here. I see.
I will not hold back.
Queen's something else, I think. I just realized our limit break isn't at 3 anymore.
This is going to leave a mark.
Alright guys, what you guys gonna do? Here we go then. 1, 2, yep. Excuse me. Nice. Hey, you actually made it this time. Let's go. And we're done here. Nice, guys. Nice. Wait, why did she explode into darkness? Agreed. It shouldn't have come to violence, but well, I guess it is what it is. Wow, pants you shouldn't have. Pants that I can't even wear. How thoughtful. Let's get rid of this really quick. Same with the Crystarium gauntlets. Yes, please. That should do. Just about everything, right? Yeah, just one more pair of pants need to get rid of as well. Ah, here we go. Perfect. Alright.
This structure must have served an important function. And here are yet more crystals.
I too noted the crystal repository on the way. The Benthos seem to employ them in their spellcasting.
In such vessels did the ancients preserve concepts, ideal forms to be drawn upon in the act of creation. That so great an abundance should reside here lendeth credence to Ishtola's conclusion. This facility held great significance.
Uh-oh. Huh? More Ascians? More lore? Hello? Thank you for joining us at Einer at these most perilous of times. By the summoning of Zodiac, we've been granted a reprieve. Yet immutable as the laws he has woven may seem, they will not serve to forestall our doom. Nay, should we continue down this path, our fate will be the same. I said as much to the convocation, of course, but the stubborn fools turned a deaf ear to my warnings. Huh? I had hoped that the defector at least side with us, but I regret to report our overtures have gone unanswered. Whither tend your thoughts, Finat? Where you lead, we will follow. Huh? I should not speak ill of the convocation. They too seek only to secure the future of our star. Yet it is plain they will not countenance a permanent solution. That being the case, we must ask ourselves a simple question. Are we prepared to pursue our chosen course? Whoa, hold on a minute. Even should it mean the suffering of the... Which means suffering the eternal condemnation of our brethren? If so, I see no further reason to demur. What? Let us bring forth the light that shall ever after keep the darkness in check.
So, it was they who first summoned Heidelin.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes. I cannot say I have ever heard of this Venar before.
For a certainty, Emmet Selk never uttered the name, speak though he did, of the schism which Zodiark's advent wrought upon mankind. Some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained, and to that end did they call forth she who would serve as his shackles. We now know that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that. I would hear what else they have to tell us. All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image? The device there? Then let us see what other secrets it holds.
When not pleased, why must it be you? If I may speak plainly, I would sooner it were another, any other. You are our leader. None can take your place. You know as well as I that but few support our cause, far fewer than they who place their faith in Zodiark. If Heidelin is to stand a chance of opposing him, I am the only one excuse me, who might suffice as her heart. Rest assured, however, I shall not vanish from this world. The form I take shall ever remain my choice. And I will press you no more. Only know this, you will be sorely missed. I wonder, is this how the convocation felt about Elidibus? Elidibus?
What? Forgive me, but did that not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to become Zodiark's heart?
7 hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
What? Oh, okay. The device appears to activate via a form of ethereal attunement, not unlike an aetherite. Beyond that, I can say little for certain, save that we should take this opportunity to see what other records it contains. It's off! No response. Confound it. If I may, milady, the panel did formerly emit a soft yet perceptible glow. That it doth so no longer may betoken the depletion of some essential energy within. Given how long it has lain dormant, I think it fortunate it functioned at all. That may be, but if we can't get it to work again, we'll be leaving with more questions than we've answered. The white-robed emissary has ever named himself Elidibus. Yet if the shade spoke true, Elidibus ceased to be ere even the sundering came to pass. This calleth to mind a truth that Emmet Selk did once reveal in passing, that the names of which we know our foes are not those given to Asians at birth. Rather, they are titles of office afforded to individuals of merit at such time as the role becometh vacant. Perchance the Elidibus at Zodiac's heart, and the emissary with whom we are acquainted, be not one and the same, but predecessor and successor. Possible if the previous Elidibus perished before the final days, the one we know would still be a survivor of the Sundering. And yet something in the explanation rings false. I'll remain for a time. I will not abandon my attempts to revive the device so soon. There is more to learn here. I can feel it. In matters of aetherology, I know of none as capable as thee. There existeth a means to learn more, thou wilt surely find it. Whilst thou art thus engaged, we shall attend to matters on the surface. Nice outfit. Can we but uncover Elidibus's true nature, we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Justilla must needs be afforded as much time as she doth require to complete her investigation. The extent that such things are within our control, yes. Speaking of which, might we trouble the Exarch for news of his progress with the spirit vessel? He will no doubt wish to hear of our own discoveries as well, such as they are. Where did I go?
Dare I ask what's going on?
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem. The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so. In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time, but a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function. For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found. As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness! You understand, don't you? Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need. That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people.
People and chocobos, you name it.
And we're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help. If we follow in your footsteps, then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day, even warriors of light.
What are we to say to that? We can hardly tell them they are mistaken. They seek but to do good, as you have.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon's scheme to proceed unchallenged.
Okay, what is this nonsense now?
What's happening to the sky?
What?
Wicked White. Oh no.
By the 12.
A star shower.
I hear a voice.
You and all? Why does it feel like it's inside my head? Hear? Feel? Think?
Hi, Dylan.
Hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light! You're back!
What's happening?
What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power. Welcome to the fold!
I'm a warrior of light.
I've been chosen?
Can it be?
Me, a hero.
Wait! The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked? Nay, I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your sundered souls. That which you and yours call the echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed.
What?
Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end.
The end of,
Through
like,
the
destruction?
rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability, just as Heidelin is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
The Echo hath ever been thought a gift from Heidelin, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto? Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant. In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the star shower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Sorry?
Just so. And whenever Heidelin has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create it.
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light. And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
Huh. I guess I'll have to wonder what's going on then, huh? The more Elidibus reveals, the less I understand. That he has made a fine mess of things is plain. Huh, you don't have to tell me twice. He's gone then? We managed to persuade a number of our would-be deserters to reconsider, or at least delay, their departure. But as many are deaf to my entreaties. Young Thaler and Varnard are among them, I'm sorry to say. They have quit the guard. Nevertheless, I wish them well, whatever Elidibus's plans are for them might be. They have only ever had the best of intentions. One can hardly blame them for thinking themselves heroes elect, not after having been blessed with the echo. And it's not as if they haven't shown the requisite spirit. I quite agree. Though the impetuous for their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken, the men and women in whose footsteps they would follow are heroes in truth. Warriors of light. Ardbert, yourself most of all. And so I would ask a favor from you. Speak with them ere they can embark on their journey and furnish them with what wisdom you can. They set off for the Amaro launch, but you should still be able to catch them if you leave now. Worth the effort, I'd say. If I recall correctly, Raban took the time to usher you out into the wider world many moons ago. I think that comparison rather flatters Thaler and Vonard. The point still stands. They would doubtless be greatly encouraged were the Warrior of Darkness himself to see them off. If thou art willing, I prithee go. Thou mayest safely leave the task of unfolding that which did transpire and anamnesis to us. Taylor, wait for me. You again? I mean, it's you, sir. Sorry, it's been a funny all day. Don't be rude. Be sure we'll take those words to heart. I can't believe it, you coming all this way just to speak with us. I swear we won't let you down. So long as it helps someone, we'll do what we need doing out there, no matter how small. When larger threats loom, we'll be ready to face them. You see if we aren't. What are you waiting for? Get out there! We'll be off then. Farewell, Warrior of Darkness, and thank you. Goodbye, guys. Yep. Off to the Exarch we go. Let's see what we have to say. Alphino? Nope. Here we go. I take it they were suitably inspired? Yeah. They had fun. Thank you for making the effort. I'm certain your words will be a boon to them. I sure hope so, Exarch. I sure hope so, Exarch. While you were away, the others told me of your investigation. We have yet to discuss how to proceed, however. All your findings in amnesis. Anamnesis, yep. Einer that these important questions as to the identity of your adversary, we are no closer to discerning his design. I don't know of any other potential avenue of investigation. For which reason we must needs trust Ystola's ingenuity, and wait for her efforts to revive the ancient's device to bear fruit. What if I were to attempt to follow the emissary? Elusive as he is, his plan compels him to court public attention. He shouldn't be impossible to find. Especially for one of your experience, it does seem worth the attempt. Then I'll come with you, safety in numbers. In combat, perhaps, but where stealth is required, the opposite is true. Happily, I don't plan on getting myself caught, so you've no need to worry. Nor do I intend to vanish for moons on end. We still have the empty to attend to, don't we? Alright. And I look forward to your return. Nice. And it sounds like the rest of us should avoid doing anything which might prompt Elidibus to look too closely at our movements. Insofar as it's possible, I recommend we limit our activities to the Crystarium. Easy. Speaking of which, Exarch, might I ask if you've made any progress with the spirit vessel? Of course. We are presently studying the principles underpinning memory and transference, and I believe nearing the requisite level of understanding. Less hearteningly, practical trials of transference methods suited for use with the vessel have yet to yield satisfactory results, to put it mildly. There still are many promising possibilities we have yet to test. Indeed. Though it may take some time yet, we are well on our way to a solution. I shall not rest until one is found. Though we are all grateful for thine unstinting efforts, thou needest not labor to the exclusion of all else. If it would serve to lighten thy burden, however little, I should gladly offer mine assistance. Quite. I, for my part, will do what I can to ensure that the Crystarium continues to run smoothly, in spite of recent disruptions. And perhaps I could help. There must be something I can do, even if it's just guard duty. Thank you, all of you. I shall breathe easier for your assistance. Of course, in the evidence of the recent past, it will not be long before some new crisis arrives to throw our plans into disarray. At which time your services will be in particular demand. That being the case, perhaps you might take this opportunity to retire to your sweet independence? Wait, head... Normally when I head to my suite is when I, talk to Arbert. So what does it mean now for me? I mean, I'll do it, but... Strange thing to say to me. To the pendants we go. I should really do all these extra quests one of these days. Pleasure as always, Master Lucio. I am relieved to see you were unharmed in the earlier commotion, though, if I may, you look somewhat weary. I presume you will be retiring to your suite? Yes, please. Very good. Do let me know if there's anything you require. Will do, buddy. Huh. Cutscene in my own suite. I wonder what that means. No one here but me. Cool water pouring simulator. Master Lucio, it's Kleinhardt from the Wandering Stairs. Apologize for calling so late. Kleinhardt. A friend of yours asking for you. You may remember them from that business with the Cardinal Virtues. My boy? Yo! Grandson, my boy! Well met, sinner. I was looking forward to welcome respite here in the Crystarium, but the moods here is not exactly conducive to relaxation, as I'm sure you've noticed. I'd wager to know more about what's going on than anyone else in the city. Care to share? Sure, we got a Litos, we got a freaky looking dude that stole someone's body. And just the usual nonsense. Can't see that I envy you, your prey. Dark work, this twisting of the Warriors of Light's legacies. Reminds me of what became of old Ikaiosne. This Asine of yours is a fair bit more chatty. Tempted to silence him myself. Brandon made his mistakes. I'm sure they all did, but the past is the past. They've earned their rest. I'm not about to let him sully Arbert's good name. What? You want me to leave it to you? Yeah. Right. I'm not the only one carrying all that weight. Very well, but only because you asked. Remember, if you ever need me, just say the word. I'll be there. Thanks, grandson. You've changed, big boy. You really have. The moon. Well, darn.
Foiled again. If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may need to devise a way to infuse the vessel with my blood after all.
Art thou unwell?
Or perhaps a brief respite? It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
I'm fine. And given to stubbornness, I'm afraid. Especially when I have a stake in the outcome.
True, dude. We're not gonna kill you just to be able to get it done. Means she's so. Wait. What are you doing here? There's no way you're in the first with me, dude. There's no way. What?
The dream again.
Ah, yes, we're in the sauce. Not anywhere. We're in the place where, that ultimate weapon was.
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble you for the details?
I have always dreamed of it. Fire falling from the heavens, and the city, nay, the whole world ablaze.
Indeed. Could Emmett Selk have found a way? Precious few possess memories of the final days.
The final days.
Why, yes. Admittedly, my knowledge is mostly second-hand, but if you are interested, I will gladly tell you the tale. The tale of the world's end.
I get another Echo of Fallen Star. No, I'm good. Full Walk Between Worlds seems to be my favorite one so far. Oh my goodness, the meat shield. Oh, that's great. There we go. I'm a little anxious. Wait, what do you mean anxious? What's going on now? Amasalucha will be venturing forth today. Do be sure to take care. If so, they say the star shower is harmless, but one can never be too careful. I can see it is not for me to tell the Warrior of Darkness how to look after himself. Old habits, you understand. Ah, Andy, how very opportune. Greetings, my friend. Do you perchance have a moment to spare? Wonderful, wonderful. I want to thank you, you see, for revealing us the truth of the Warriors of Light. For all these years, your tale set the record straight. Finally, the people see them as the great heroes they were. Or the great hero he is in the case of Ardbert. You too were surprised to see him, I think. Surprise is not really the word I'd use, but at the time I was not certain of what to make of it all, but I could see the effect his words had on those around me. And the stars rained down from the sky, and well, you know the rest. When the commotion died down and you were nowhere to be seen, but I was determined to express my gratitude, and so here I am. Thank you, Andy, for giving voice to the truth and restoring the Warriors of Light to their rightful place in history. Should you perhaps wish to have your account of these matters committed to writing, I would be more than willing to serve as your scribe. Indeed, if there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only say the word. Can you tell me about the Warriors of Light? Beg your pardon? You wish to ask me about the Warriors of Light? Forgive me, but I dare say you already know more about them than any living soul, save for Ardbert himself, of course. Unless you refer to the Warriors of Light more broadly. If so, I may yet be able to assist you in some small way. Excellent. I shall return to the cabinet at once and look up the relevant text. Pray join me at your earliest convenience. No rest for the righteous, it would seem. But do not let me keep you, sir. I bid you a pleasant day. First time I ever made friends with a guy who sends me to my hotel. Or my room. Good talking with you, dude. On to the top we go. See what we can be revealed. Ah, Andy, excellent timing. I have but this moment finished gathering the materials for our lesson. As a great many works make reference to the Warriors of Light, I shall, with your permission, focus only upon the details that seem most relevant. The Warriors of Light, you say? Forgive us, but we couldn't help overhearing. We've been out keeping watch over the Crystarium, but it appears to be the business as usual. Whoops, so Alphino... So I thought I'd spend more time brushing up my knowledge on familiars, and Alphino volunteered to help. I actually came on a different errand, but I'd be interested in hearing about the Warriors of Light as well. May I join you? Of course, the more the merrier. If you would care to find the table below, I shall be down with the books in a moment. Were one to pore over the annals of Verandic history, one would note the comparatively frequent recurrence of individuals hailed as Warriors of Light. Arbord and his comrades require no introduction. Many others bore the epithet long before them. Name a few. There was Tothuil, the legendary first king of Lakeland, Rodard and Salard, the fabled Duran and Gradulent duo of Obert, and no list of Randic heroes would be complete without the Archmage Tiuna Ranka. In older texts, she too was called a Warrior of Light. It did surprise me how ready people were to forget the negative associations of the title. But it makes sense if it's been around for centuries. Verily, in ages past, it was simply a synonym for hero. In the wake of the Flood, however, light came to be regarded with fear. The title used not to exalt, but to revile. A far cry from its beginnings. Sorry, I'm trying to lift up my chair. I'm not used to it doing whatever it... Hello! This, my friends, Norvad's oldest epic, the original tale of the struggle between good and evil. You cannot just show me the main Warrior of Light. In a time when all lay shrouded in darkness, a prophesied hero rose to deliver the world from its doom. Fighting in the name of the light, the hero styled himself its foot soldier, and thus did he come to be known as the Warrior of Light. Seriously, in centuries that followed, other heroes appeared who claimed the selfsame epithet, despite sharing no discernible connection with their predecessors. And in time, Warrior of Light came to be a name accorded to all men and women of uncommon skill and valor. There he is, the main dude himself. Well, the plot thickens. As you know, the title Warrior of Light is also used in the source. Though the manners in which individuals have earned it and many are varied, heroes have been honored thus since antiquity. Nor does the custom show any sign of dying out, as you can well attest. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? It surely can't be a coincidence. Indeed not. Let us imagine a man who has awakened to the echo and is able to hear Heidelind's voice. As she styles him, so too does he style himself, a warrior of light. Yes, look at me! Of course, being blessed with the echo does not in itself make one a hero, and conversely, there will have been no few heroes who were not blessed with it. But such distinctions are immaterial to the masses, and over time they came to use the title Warrior of Light and the word hero interchangeably. Sounds about right. It would be interesting to see if his theory holds true in the other worlds, if crossing the rift were that easy. And there I was thinking I was special. Heidelin did call me a Warrior of Light. She did? I never heard her voice myself. But I can feel her presence, perhaps through Minfilia. At any rate, assuming all this is true, there is a common thread behind the epithet. I doubt the Asians will have been amused. To have the world at large associate light, and by extension Heidelin, with good must have added insult to injury. While this discussion is undeniably fascinating, I wonder, should I be privy to it? Mayhap it would be better if I excused myself. Oh, no need for that, my friend. Pray accept our apologies. Your lesson on the Warriors of Light has given us much to ponder. Oh, ooh, did someone say Warriors of Light? Ah! Ricky Tio, are you alright? Ah, my precious tomes. Did I not say you must take care in the cabinet? You too, Arkil Irewell. We're sorry, Master Morin. Aren't you? What's up? The Warrior of Darknesses? Oh, why did I read that as that? The Warrior of Darkness. Lol. My name is Rick Tio, and I want to help everyone. Please tell me what I have to do to be a hero, to be a Warrior of Light. This tiny little cat girl just having a hoot. So you see, young one, what you have to... I just run away. Alphino, please. Setting aside our misgivings, it would seem churlish to discourage the young lady. Let's hear what she has to say. What? Oh. Hello. Seems we meet again. Well, I want to be a Warrior of Light, but not one that fights with the sword and all that. I want to be the kind that fights with potions and heals people, an apothecary. I'm gonna help everyone in the Crystarium. No, in all of Norvrant. When I told Arkil and Erwell this, they said the cabinet should have lots of tomes about potions. This place is so big and we don't have the faintest idea where to begin searching. At this rate, I'm not going to get anywhere. If I knew where to look, one should be able to find treatises on potions here. Even so, I fear they may prove a little difficult for one so young, but Esteemed Warrior of Darkness, perhaps you might accompany young Rictio to Spagrix, rather than through tomes. I believe she stands to learn more by observing the churches at their work. Sure. Sounds like a plan. Seems we finished here, so we'll come with you. Last one to hit this guy's rotten egg. Ah, I'll have you know I'm really fast. You're going to be the rotten egg. Oh yeah? Oh snap, then go fast, dude. There's no time to lose, we gotta go. How do I get up there fast? The rookery. Got it. These kids won't beat me. No, I ran out of run power. Dang it, did I? Ah, nuts. I went too far down. I need to go up. No, they won for sure now. Must be the sightseeing people. Well, the moment, sinner. You're not from around here, are you? A fellow wandering soul? An eternal inhabitant of the road? I thought so. Lath's the name. My aspiration to travel is the whole wide... My aspiration is to travel the whole wide world, though it's a fair bit smaller than it used to be. As far as dreams go, it's a lot more realistic than you might think. Danger still lurks in every corner and around every bend. Even so, the sinner's got nerves of steel. He's a born explorer. Lath. No lands too distant or place too forbidden. Aye. What is it that I spy poking out of your bag? Your pack. A log, if not mistaken. Give it over, if you would. Sure, here you go. Also, what bag? Ah, I thought so. A record of fantastic vistas and unforgettable sights. We're kindred spirits. A mar of a feather. Excellent. Excellent. 'Tis only right I share with you such wondrous experiences as you have with me. A collection of amazing vistas and catalog myself that I guarantee will rival the best you've ever seen. No ramp may be a shadow of its former glory. There is still joy and excitement to be found if you know where to look, my friend. So I implore you to look, look, look. Follow in my footsteps, savor every moment of the journey. And then, when you feel you have discovered every secret this realm has to offer, start again. I promise you won't be disappointed. Thanks, bud. Shadowbringer's entries have been added to your sightseeing log. You must be a disciple of war, magic, da-da-da. Yep. Use your wits in the notes provided by Erlach to identify these stunning sights and the proper way to appreciate them. And see Norvrant as only the greatest explorers have seen her. Thanks. Ah, nuts. I just realized the entire time that I'm literally have to go to the doctor, not anywhere else. Ah, no. How did I make such a mistake? Oh no, they beat me. Right, I'm here. What do I do? What do I do? Amazing. Oh, look at her, so happy. Well now, what do I owe the pleasure of so many bright-eyed visitors? She wants to be an apothecary. Is that the way of it, sweetie? You wish to learn about medicine? That's right. I want to become a warrior of light who uses potions to help people all over the world. Well, that is a very noble endeavor, and you aren't alone in it. No few at our infirmary yearn to venture forth as warriors of light. But ultimately, they have all decided not to pursue that dream. Huh? Why? Because the people here need them too, sweetie. The guards who place themselves in harm's way keep us safe. They are artisans who toil tirelessly that we might sustain our way of life, and younglings like you who are the future of the Crystarium. They couldn't simply abandon them, you see. And so, difficult though it was, they made the decision to remain. Then, does this mean my dream isn't any good? Oh, sweetie, yours is a wonderful dream, and it will be my pleasure to help you to pursue it. If we all work hard, the day will come when our Churgians may set forth to aid folk in every corner of the realm. As we strive towards that day, I hope that we can rely upon you as well. Though I must warn you, ours is not an easy path. No, you must work very, very hard. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'll become the best apothecary ever. Just you watch. That's the spirit. Without further ado, then, may I entrust you with a task? I have placed an order at Sweet Sea for a potion ingredient, and I would like for you to go and collect it. An ingredient? Leave it to me, miss. My, such an abundance of energy, though I can't help wonder if she'll be alright by herself. My apologies, but would you mind accompanying her? When you arrive at Sweet Sea, speak with a woman named Gracine, and she will point you in the right direction. Leave it to me. I shall join you. As the one who suggested this course to Riki Tio, I will assist in their first steps. And what about the two of you? Are you coming along too? Oh, we do want to become warriors of light, just not the same kind as Riki. So wait for you here, warrior of darkness. When you return, please teach us how to fight. In that case, Rena and I shall keep them company and take the opportunity to ask about their aspirations. Yep, figured as much. Figured it should be over here. Meanwhile, the middle of nowhere still has that dungeon quest for me. Somewhere around here, is it not? Oh, she must be outside. Well, that's a first. Seems both of us are on the same track. Aha! Here are Gracine. Huh, it isn't the Warrior of Darkness himself. May I assume you're with Master Alphino? What? How'd you know? Right, lest you wonder, Tessimia's order is for grapes. As busy we've been of late, however, I regret to say we didn't have the time to harvest them. So it was with apologies that I asked Master Alphino and his young companion to lead themselves to the fruits and the vines. Perhaps you could lend them a hand? It's the undersized grapes you went to pick. Too small for normal consumption, but suitable for making wine and medicine. Sure. I've harvested all the undersized grapes I could find here. How goes the picking effort? Done and done, my friend. Well, you're here too. We're picking little grapes. It's quite fun. There you go. Oh, you picked this many already? Amazing! I dare say we have enough between us. Shall we take them back to Samil? I can't wait to see what she's going to do with them. Tell me, Riki, what made you want to become an apothecary and warrior of light? Why? Well, a while ago I felt sick, really sick. My body was burning up and I felt so weak I couldn't even get out of bed. And a traveling apothecary came and gave me a potion to drink. It was the foulest thing I had ever tasted, but it made me get better. She was so brave, the apothecary, I mean. She went around taking care of people, even when it was dangerous, and I decided I wanted to help people, just like her. So I started bringing potions out of grass and giving them to my friends, but I didn't really know what I was doing, or if there's anything else I could do. Then not long ago, a neighbor told me he was going to be a warrior of light, go traveling the world helping people. And I thought that's the same as I want to do. I see. Out of curiosity, what did your neighbor do in the end? Sailor? I haven't seen them for a bit, so he must already be out there looking for people to help. Taylor, one of the guards awakened by the star shower. Thank you for sharing your tale with us, Tio. I myself took inspiration from one not unlike your traveling apothecary. And I do hope her good example will spur you on to realize your dream. I wonder who he got his inspiration from. But it will not be done in a day. Such lofty goals are reached through hard work and persistence. Though countless little acts of heroism, like delivering the grapes to Chisimil. Oh, isn't that Kryl that he landed from? Or something of the sort? It would seem I have been laboring under a misapprehension. I convinced myself that it was Elidibus who had sowed the desire to become warriors of light within the hearts of the people. But I see now that the impulse to aid their fellow man abided within them from the first. Elidibus did no more than give it a name. And he so kindly proclaimed, we must return to our own world ere long. Oops. I believe I speak for all of us when I say I cannot leave in good conscience, not until we have dealt with Elidibus. There he goes again. It's no longer a strange and distant land, after all. Nordrhein has become a home to us and her people, our own. Let us return to Spagrix. It wouldn't do to keep your admirers waiting. You punk. Off we go. My thanks for your kind help, sweetie. Now we have all the ingredients we require. From the grapes, we shall make a vinegar, to which we will add elf grass, and a few other herbs to produce an invigorating syrup. Though it's unspeakably sour, it does wonders for the constitution. Part of her studies, I may just have to give Rikti a little taste. Oh no. Chisimil, no, don't do it. Thanks for helping with the grapes, warrior darkness. In return, I promise to brew you a potion one day. I love that. Thank you. Boy of Darkness, if you finish helping Rikti, will you show some fighting? Not play fighting, but honest to God's fighting? You already have some enemies you can deal with, vampire bats. The guards say they become a pest around the Crystarium of late. We tried to sneak outside to hunt them, but the guards caught us and sent us home. They shouldn't mind if you were doing the fighting and we were just watching. Trolling until this much while you were away. In preparation, Chisimil kindly furnished us with some lures for the bats. While the creatures won't give you any sport, bear in mind that the younglings will be watching. That is to say, put on a good show, yes? Right, let's head outside at once. Everyone, follow me. I say, wait, just... come on, children. What? Everyone's going outside to see you fight? I want to watch too. But no, I have to study. I'll stay here and help Chisimil make the syrup. I should remain here with Kiko. Mikitia, the other children I leave in your care. My unruly sister included. Ha! Nice, Alphina. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I quit. Be able to have a moment of calm for all the hecticness. It's pretty nice. Well, here we are. Everyone's here. Good. Let's get started, shall we? As their name suggests, vampire bats feed on blood, and originally being nocturnal creatures, they've grown more active with the return of night and become a nuisance. To draw them out, we'll use Chestermio's lures, which work by exploding their heat-seeking behavior. The bats are wont to nest under the eaves, so you are likely to attract more if you place the lures near buildings. Oh, excuse me. I have here 6 lures, 3 for each of you and me. As proof of a successful kill, I want you to gather up their fangs. Whoever collects the most is the winner. Oh, you're hunting too? Yes, well, there's something like friendly competition to bring out the best in Andy. Anyway, while we hunt the bats, the 2 of you will stay with Reem. She's really strong too and will keep you safe. Without further ado, let the contest begin. She's a quick one, isn't she? This looks like a beast. I can have you interfering now, can I? Now, let's get these bats out of the way, shall we? Oh, it's a level 80. Finally. And goodbye. Oh. Thank you, Ticker. Oh my goodness, that scared the heck out of me. Yeah. And goodbye. And here I thought I get good sport. I guess not. Oh, there's more than one place I can actually put these things, huh? Guess that makes sense. Well then in that case, let's go to the last one over here then. She did want me to put them near buildings, so I guess that makes sense. I see. Well then, let's begin the fun then, shall we? Goodbye. What is it with these people and always winning a contest from me? Well, funny, you were hanging on your every move. As was I, to be honest. I know the tally. May I see your fangs for good measure? Apologies for the wait. My fang's not a bad haul, even if I do say so for myself. Five, six, seven. 7 fangs from Alice. Wow. I only have 5, which means the victory goes to Alice, and you collected 5. Yes, I did. I bested Andy. And another God's damn life. You didn't even try, did you? No, I did not. There, I was taking it seriously. Spare me your pity next time, will you? So, Trillian, now you've seen the Warrior of Darkness in action. What are your impressions? It's incredible, miss. The bats were down before they knew it. Our guards are strong, but the Warrior of Darkness is much, much stronger. We want to be just like him. Good, if you're looking for an example to emulate, you might as well pick the best. Don't you remember how you felt when you watched Andy and trained hard? Keep at it for long enough and you'll be strong too. If you don't mind telling us, when did you decide you wanted to become Warriors of Light? Well, we were listening with everyone when Arbird appeared, and I've been wanting to be strong ever since I came to the Crystarium. The Sin Eaters killed my father and sister, see, and I promised myself I'd learn to protect people one day. Like Arbird said, this is our home. We're the ones who have to protect it. We're the ones who have to rise up as new Warriors of Light. What about you, Arkil? Me? To be honest, I'm still not sure what I want to do. But if my friends were in trouble, I'd know that I want to help them. And I want to go on adventures with them, see the world together. That's a wonderful goal. You really think so? Hard to explain, but it's something I felt when I saw the star shower the other day. I felt as though there's something I'd lost and that I had to go out there and find it. Well, for the both of you, there's nothing in it for it but to train. When we return to the city, I'll teach you some exercises you can do by yourselves. Thanks for showing us your fighting skills, Warrior of Darkness. We'll never forget it. I understand how Arkil feels. Starshower didn't wake me to Hyland's voice, but the vision of the final days of Emerald burning filled me with sadness to the very pit of my being. Things I once knew, people I once loved, promises I once made, felt as though long-forgotten memories were dancing at the edges of my mind. And when I try to focus on them, they simply fade away. The effect of having a fractured soul, I shouldn't doubt, but lest you worry, I'm perfectly happy to remain fractured and have no intention of donning an Asian mask. I just wish we knew what Elidibus was plotting. But look at this pair of incurable brooders. If we're going to stand around, lost in thought, we may as well do it back in the city. Rest assured, Reen and I will take the children from here. Their heads will be in the clouds after meeting you. But we'll see it. Their feet remain firmly planted on the ground. You okay, Alisai? I still think just a dizzy spell. Seems I tried a little too hard to beat you. I'm fine now, so not to worry. I'll see you soon. It's 3 of them now. Oh. As you ponder Alisai's words, you were taken by an urge to revisit the scene of that fateful meeting. It's kind of sad. It seems like my character wants to see him again. Imagine if he were still here, he'd be able to take his own body back. Can I help you?
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
Huh? The Echo? But why? What's going on? Huh? On behalf of the Convocation, I bid you welcome to our order. Huh? At times you will stand with us, at times you will stand against us, all that you might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. But yours is the seed of Elidibus, the emissary, and by this name shall your every action be guided. My name? Oh, his name?
So you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine. Such is the burden of hope.
Get back his body.
What fool would relinquish his weapon on the eve of battle?
Huh.
That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness. I arm myself, I hone my skills, I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash. I see you for what you are. You are death, and only in death shall you serve any purpose. The Convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done. I will strike you down.
What the?
Destroy you body and soul. All else must wait.
What was that?
Ere long I will come for you, Warrior of Darkness. And I will save the world.
You keep calling me that, but you don't even seem sure yourself.
One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with Emet-Selch. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you. As if he mistook you for another.
Lodi has called me his new old friend.
No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude. But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at once.
Though you lack her blessing, your soul is surprisingly dense.
Both of your hands are covered, buddy boy. I don't remember you.
Not. I seem to be unharmed.
Do you want to talk about both your hands for just a second?
This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions. It is the tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest. No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor. One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism, so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives. Though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything, they knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope, or so they hoped. A more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them. Such faith. Such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly. To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future. And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness. Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
That's great. Exarch, let's go. The fates seem determined to not allow us a quiet moment, but come, let us have the details from Marine. More money, please. Happened after Alice and I saw the children back to Spadrix. You chanced to meet Thancred there, returning from his mission. He had been shadowing Elidibus around the realm, only to lose sight of him near the Crystarium. He was in the middle of telling us where he had been when he just crumpled on the ground. Trojans are looking after him now, with Alphinaud standing by, just in case his healing magics are needed. Since I couldn't do anything to help, I thought it best to find you, and the guard at the Exeger told me where to look. I see. Cannot have been easy leaving Thancred's side. My thanks for bearing word to us. Come, let us hurry to Spadrix. Dragged you to here too, did they? My apologies. How do you feel? Embarrassed, but otherwise well enough. I won't be staying overnight. This episode was not the result of any injury I could find. Thancred's aether, however, did show signs of instability, and I did what I could to calm the fluctuations. And all this happened without warning? Not exactly. You will doubtless recall the time Oriange nearly drowned and I gallantly went to his rescue. When his water-walking charm failed, he was tired, as were you when you got back. We were both spent, yes, on which account you begged us to rest, which in retrospect may have been a good idea. Fact is, I've been experiencing regular bouts of lightheadedness ever since, but there was no actual fainting until now. As Alphino observed, I had no lingering injuries, and it most assuredly isn't old age, which leaves but one likely cause. The link between body and soul has weakened further. Time grows short. We must complete the spirit vessel with all haste. So then, Andy, might I trouble you to make a trip to the source? In addition to looking on our friends' bodies, I would have you consult Crow about our plan. If she has any concerns, we should at least endeavor to address them prior to proceeding. In the meantime, we should get back to laying bare Elidibus's plot. Thus far, I have learned this much, that in each of the places he has visited, there have been sightings of suspicious black-clad strangers. Moreover, the coming of these shady individuals is invariably coincided with some manner of misfortune, beasts terrorizing settlements, blight ravaging crops, you know, the sort of thing. All of which serves, rather conveniently, to make Elidibus's call for new heroes reverberate that much more loudly in the hearts of his audience. And you think these black-clad strangers are Asians? I do. I fully intend to investigate further, though for that I shall require additional feet on the ground. You can count on mine. Gods know I've been itching to get out there for a while. Mayhap Oriange too can be prevailed upon to join in your efforts. He has already provided copious guidance on the matter of the spirit vessel's construction. It is for Betlug and I to wrestle with the rest. Well, if you can spare the old boy, we might as well make use of him. I'll go give him the good news. You'll do no such thing. However heedless you are of your own well-being, you would care at all for Rhine's feelings. You'll stay in bed until you're needed. Alphino and I will find Oriange. All being well, we will have news to share by the time you return. Safe travels, Andy. Unless you misunderstand, I'm not adverse to putting my feet up. It's being coddled like a brittle bone non-agent Aryan that chafes. True. Of course it's raining. Hi, Beklug. Put your faith in the Exarch and do try to visit now and again. He is so fond of you all. Thanks for telling me. No music, huh? Just me running around. I apologize, I just have a head full at the moment. Sometimes you're stuck thinking. In my case, you think too much. Real now out in the field, I was asked to return to make up for his absence. Alas, Hori and the others are unable to accompany me. Understandable, dude. Hello, Tataru. Andy, what an excellent, awful timing. What? You see, our friends have taken a turn for the worse. Kryle's hardly had a moment's rest these past few days. I didn't want everyone to worry, so we've been keeping it quiet. Oh, but listen to me. I call myself a receptionist and I haven't even bothered to ask you why you're here. I'm here to give you guys a... So, they think the spirit vessel will be ready soon? And they want to make sure there are no problems at this end. You better talk to Kryle. She's with the others in Dawn's Respite. Let's go and see her. Just prepare yourself, alright? What does it even mean? Well, I'm about to find out, I guess.
Excuse us.
What?
This way.
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
Oh, no, I'm not angry with you. I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed. But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came. Stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax, barely alive at all.
I thought so. I knew that the first person I went to was Alphino.
And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation. She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive. Why? I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether. And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment. So come, let me hear your tale outside.
Good news from the first. Well, we're almost done, but we want to make sure there's no problems. As they have themselves up observed, the link between body and soul has weakened. It's as simple as that. For now, I'm still able to quell the fluctuations in their aether, but it's only a matter of time. We'll lose them if we don't act soon. So if the Exarch is ready to attempt something, let him attempt something. As for the spirit vessel itself, if we seek to draw upon Allegan wisdom, we could do worse than consult an expert in the field. And I think I know just the man. Time being against us, it may be best if I go and solicit his aid in person, even if it does mean leaving my patients. What are you talking about? Don't make me rest again, please. Could you spare a moment while Kryl goes and finds this expert of hers, I mean? It's a gift I was hoping to send to our friends in the first, you see, and since we might be waiting a while, I wondered if you wouldn't mind giving me a hand with it. My first attempt turned out well, so I'm going to make it properly. I'll be in the kitchen at the House of Splendors. Meet me there. What? Well, I better be off too. I shall see you soon, either here or at the house, depending on how our patients fare in my absence. To the house we go, then. Whoops. I see it already went away. The running goes in real time, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I might need a small break, actually, before I continue this. You know what? I am going to take a small break. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just a little bit tired, but I do want to continue. Right now, my sleep schedule is a little messy, so my brain's a little bit, like, sideways. But don't worry, I'll be right back, so I'd say probably I'll give you about, like, maybe 10 minutes max. But, I should be good. My apologies, I did not mean to be away for so long. Even though I'm honestly speaking to no one at this point, but... This does get saved as a VOD, so at least, you know, it sticks there. At least we have that. I'm excited to see what Totaro has made for us, though. Let's see if it's some kind of delicious bread. Oh! Oh boy. Here you are, Andy. As I'm sure you guessed, the gift is a bit of home cooking. Unlike Kral, I can't do much to help our friends directly, but that doesn't mean I've been idle. No, I've been doing my best for the Order, taking on this job and that to keep our coffers full. I've even helped out with the Ishgardian restoration. What? And in the course of all this, my culinary schools have come on quite a bit. So I thought, why not make something for our friends? It's baking in the oven even as we speak. Shouldn't be long now. Of course. There, baked to perfection, even if I do say so myself. It's bread. My god. The cake looks like bread. It is bread, silly. And not just any old bread. This here is the old world bread. Archon loaf, to be precise. It's what they eat over at the Charlian. Simple fare, I admit. But I thought it would remind our friends of home. If nothing else, Kral tells me it's a good source of aether. So it should lend them a bit of strength at least. It truly is nothing but the smell of fresh bread fresh from the oven. Well, and if it isn't Rambros too. You? I trust you require no introductions either, Andy. Greetings, my friend. I full glad am I to see you well. I confess I have a long list of questions to ask you, but I will endeavor to contain my curiosity for the present. I understand our mutual friend is struggling with the application of certain Allagan technologies. I've been keeping Rambros apprised of the events in the first. Suffice to say, he knows about the Exarch. Of course, we're part of a team. So if anyone alive can provide insight onto this matter, it is him and his fellow sons. Ahem. Loath as I am to disappoint you after so glowing an endorsement. Memory Transformance was the sole province of Allagan royalty. Its mechanisms closely guarded secrets. If any record of them remains, we have yet to find it. To wit, I regret that I can offer no solution to your problem. Which begs the question of why I bothered to come here, empty-handed as I am. The answer being rather brazenly, to ask you a favor. I would have you relay a message to our comrade. Tell him that we never doubted him. Never doubted that he would achieve all that he said he would. Those of us who remained behind here yet have to play our part. And then the tower... Wait, whoops. But when the time comes, he may rest easy in the knowledge that we will most assuredly do so. And then the tower shall shine once more as a beacon of hope in this world and beyond. So tell him that we consider his duty done and he should follow his heart now. Forgive me, but you do say this to discourage him from overexerting himself or to encourage him to hold nothing back. That is for our friend to decide, but either way I dare say a certain someone will be unimpressed. There you have it, Andy. If you would be so good as to see Rambro's message and Tataro's bread to their intended recipients, along with my report, of course. Kral, before I wrap the bread up, would you mind giving it a try? Just to make sure everything's as it should be. But of course, I'm always happy to let my taste buds. Excuse me, Rainbow, this is a fair little Charlene. May I trouble you for your opinion? Well, I usually have mine with a good dollop of roll and berry jam, but I suppose plain is best for sampling purposes. You gonna eat the entire thing? I see, I see. Oh no, is it that bad? It is indeed, Tatara, dense and unpleasant, exactly as it should be. Just so, the very taste of home. As you might expect, our countrymen have amassed a wealth of culinary wisdom from every corner of the world, but our native cuisine is, shall we say, a little lacking. In Charlene, the majority regard food as a source of nourishment rather than enjoyment. Save for those few who actually research the culinary arts, we paid little heed to the niceties of taste and texture. It was against such a gastronomic landscape that what is now called the Larchon Oath was born, the creation of an Archon who devoted himself to the study of bodily sustenance. In order to maximize its nutritional value, he incorporated copious quantities of pulverized fish and vegetable matter into the dough. All with nary a care for those qualities which make bread enjoyable. The result is a flavor that continues to defy description. Yet for its many shortcomings, the loaf nutritional value cannot be denied. And being a damnably convenient way to cater to one's bodily needs, it quickly found an audience amongst busy scholars. Why, when I was a lad, nigh every meal was a sandwich made with this very bread, whatever ingredients happened to be on hand. I suspect about every Archon could say the same. Having been away from home for so long, I thought I might have forgotten the taste, but no, it is all too familiar. Ah, how it takes me back. There is enough, perhaps you can spare some for the exarch, he is certain to appreciate it. Oh, there's plenty to go around, I'll be sure to wrap up an extra slice. Andy, when you deliver the loaf, please be sure to send everyone my regards. Tell them we're doing everything we can, and that we will be praying for their safe return until the moment they get back. When everything's back to normal, I'll cook something for you too, Andy. Gods know you deserve a treat. As long as it's not fish. I don't like fish. I really hope it's not fish. I assume I'm going the right way? Yes, I am. $31, huh? I have a ring. I normally don't wear rings because I haven't been able to find one that I like. But my mom got me a cool looking ring. But it's really funny because the last thing I expected was the ring to be able to tell me my body temperature. So whenever my hands are warm, it actually tells me the temperature that they are. So they're about 91 degrees. The difference is that it's Celsius, but it doesn't matter. It's the thought that counts more than anything else. I think once we deliver the bread and all that, I might call it quits for the night. Welcome back, my friend. How was your journey? Bread. By the 12, Archon loaf, how did you come by this? I'd swear it had come straight from Charlotte. Rainbow said that, did he? His words are very nearly as heavy as the bread, but I appreciate the sentiment. Should you have the chance, you may tell him that he needn't worry. That which I seek to do, I do of my own volition, with all my heart. In pursuing this path, I fully expect to earn the censure of our friends, and to deserve it, but I shall forge on regardless. Forge on as you did yourself when faced with a similar predicament. So I ask that you have faith in me, in what we do. But we were talking about your journey. Before the others arrive, I would hear how their bodies fare. Oh, and the bread I shall save for later. Though it has been many years, I have not forgotten the feats of mastication required to consume it. or how unconductive they are to conversation. Oh no.
Forgive the delay.
We have visited every region and confirmed the presence of Ascians throughout the realm.
Lest a grave predicament be made to seem hopeless, it should be noted that they are of inferior rank. The black-masked minions who answer to the red.
Yes, a gaggle of schemers attempting to exploit recent events, to sow the seeds of petty conflict. Fortunately, nothing of any great concern has come of their meddling just yet.
We also encountered a number of the Crystarium's former defenders, busily solving this problem and that in a bid to become warriors of light.
Their zeal is to be applauded. 'Tis but a pity I cannot encourage them on their cause.
Not knowing Elidibus set them upon it, no. Both the troubles to be solved and the villains to be vanquished are his doing too, like as not. And so, with apologies to the aspiring warriors of light, I believe it best that we deal with the Ascians quickly and quietly.
I quite agree.
But tell us, what news from the source? How fare our bodies?
I'm sorry, but things have taken a turn for the worse. Best to be upfront and truthful.
Oh dear. Then we must redouble our efforts. Not that we've ever stinted in that regard.
This would seem an appropriate moment to ask about the spirit vessel. Tell me you've made some progress.
We have, as it happens. One moment.
The red stones. Then this doth mean...
For the benefit of all, permit us to explain. As you will recall, using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory. Yet, though it serves this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thorny proposition. Simply put, the memory would not accompany the mind. And so, we looked to the Anakin's mastery of memory transference for a solution.
This approach was not without its own complications, however, relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects notably do not possess. We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary properties. It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
You're doing this for our sakes. So far be it from us to complain. But don't think we haven't noticed what's happening to your arm.
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
Assuming it works. We shall soon know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's memory. Though not soon enough to warrant your waiting. The test is like to take a while.
Let us be off then. We have Ascians to attend to, among other things.
Forgive me, but I count 6 vessels. And there are only 5 of us.
One is for testing purposes. I will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Yes. In theory, at least. But there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling what might occur.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
I would.
I see.
I think it's a good enough time to leave it, especially since I have to go fix the clothes problem that I left. Somehow... But yeah, for right now, we'll leave it here. And we'll see what happens next. I'm excited. Let's see if, how fast we can deal with these Asians, or if it's going to be something ridiculous. But in the meantime, hope you guys have a good one. Peace.